together, we design professional development for your school. So the biggest thing that we will be able to offer as the district side is time to do all the groundwork, all the legwork, the research, the background stuff, to find the best resources. We have the time to go through and vet the thousands of different websites that are providing ideas on how to do virtual instruction, that kind of stuff. And then help work with you to put that together with what your school actually needs, so that either we can come in to present it to you guys directly, you guys can, depending on what it is that your school needs. Okay, it's really designed to be a two-way street. A big part of your position is these monthly TLF summits, to try to make sure that anything, one, that you guys can develop that network, and two, that anything that is coming down from the top, we can share with you. We have another opportunity to get what you need up into the people at the district, so that we can continue that communication. This bottom link is a link to the official memo of understanding between the union and the district about your job. So those of you guys who like legal details, you can get all the formal wording and stuff like that at that link. Questions about what it is that you've just gotten yourself into?
So to clarify, if we do have a need for something and us as TLFs don't have that information, you guys will come in and do a PD for us?
Correct. We will either build it, you can ask us to come in, or we can give you the information and help you design the PD to the point where you are comfortable sharing it, and then you can share it depending on what is most efficient for you, for your school, for your teachers. Others? When questions come up, please feel free to ask. Couple resources that we have to get you guys started. The TLN Hub is a website. I'll take you through more details on that in just a moment. But our team has also created a set of office hours for you. And on this document, I have the links. We have Monday and Wednesdays from 8 to 10, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 2 to 4. We have members of our team that are available in office hours. There is a different meet code for the morning and the evening sessions. That's why both links are there. And this is a time for you to come in with a specific question. We will either answer it immediately if we can, or we will go do the research, find what you need to get back. So this morning I was in office hours and somebody came in asking about Go Guardian. I didn't know anything about that. I found the people that we need to connect them to and the web pages, got them back to her already. So it's just a way for us to be able to be efficient with hearing what it is that you need, answering your questions, and supporting you in any way that we can. Okay?
Mr. Vicente, I have
Go ahead.
Question and just something that would help for next time, since I just thought of it. If you all could email out the links, and maybe you did it and maybe I missed it or maybe I didn't get it, to the meetings today. It took us forever to find them. We were all scrambling. One of our teachers found it for us, but if they could just be emailed out, that would be terrific, because it was hard for several of us to find it. And
we've definitely sent many emails trying to get that to you. So why some of them did not, I'm not sure. Well, that's please make sure that's in the feedback at the end, and we'll make sure that we figure out why. I believe probably some of it was if TLFs have changed, then getting to some of the new people, we might not have gotten all the updates, is my first guess. But we definitely want to make sure that we get everything to you well in advance. The schedules for this and the meet codes and stuff. The first email that I know of went out middle of last week. So there were some that were out, and we just have to figure out why it did not get to you.
So yeah,
Okay.
I got like some of the TLF Summit stuff, but then once I signed up for them, I didn't have any links from there. And I went into Power School and I did the whole thing and they still weren't there. So that's all.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. We'll definitely try to make sure that we could figure out how to make that as easy as possible for you guys to find.
Yeah, I just found it today because there was a link, an email that they sent, and then on that, because I had no clue where to find the links either, and so I saw
Okay.
on that it had the schedule, and then I was able to find it through that. But yeah, it wasn't too easy to find.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely working on trying to make sure the communication is as open as it can be. So we will record that feedback and make sure that we find ways to make all these links easier to find. Thank you. Other questions right at this point? This TLN Hub is a website that I'm not part of creating, but I'm incredibly proud of the people on our team who are. Our goal for this hub is that it is the one-stop shop for everything that you need for yourself and the teachers at your school to make your teaching as efficient and successful as it can possibly be. The TLN Hub can be found under your ClassLink employee resources under the link TLN. And as an example, I put the link down here. We have a site on this page for all of the resources for all of the sessions that are happening today. So all of these sessions are being recorded. The short sessions, all of the links, all of the presentations are all going to be found on this website. We have a specific section of this website devoted to distance learning where, again, we have vetted resources so that you don't have to look through as many resources. We have specific content resources. So all your standards, all your specific ideas on how to teach and stuff that has come down for how to improve and make your work more efficient for content based. We have our behavior support team to help with classroom management ideas, both virtual and when we get back to in person. We have a link for you as a TLF to all of our meetings. All of our resources will be under your TLF. As I said at the beginning, I am one of the most technically inept people I know, and I can find everything I need on this website quickly. So that tells me that they did a really good job putting this together if I can find something. So we really want to make sure that this resource gets out to you and all of your teachers, and you can use that as a first step in trying to make things as efficient as possible. We understand, we hear the incredible stresses that are going on and everything that you guys are working through right now. So our job is really to try to support you in any way possible. And this website is a very powerful piece of that. Okay. Questions about starting resources? the last resource then that I want to share with you is you can directly email us. The TSS email is teacher support, so all of your content-based support that you might need. The BSS is our behavior team, so any classroom management, virtual or in person, that you would like support with, you can reach us there. Again, our goal is to be able to respond to you as quickly as possible, both in your role as a teacher, leader, facilitator, and your role as a teacher. So we'd like you to please feel free to email us with any questions that you have, and we'll get on them and be able to get back to you as quickly as we can. Okay, so please keep track of those 2 emails, and if your teachers at your school don't know about those, please feel free to share those. And finally, at the end of the day, we have this feedback survey. Again, our main goal is to be responsive to you. And the best way we can do that is to hear from you about what's going well and what is not going well. So please, sometime over the course of the afternoon, fill out this feedback survey so we can respond to you and make these sessions as efficient as they can be for you. Okay. Questions?
Okay, so I feel like I may have missed something along the lines, and maybe I didn't, but I got the email for TLF Summit, I think last Thursday, and that was the first I had heard of it. Does that sound right? Or did
I'm trying to remember when the first one came out, especially for those of you that had not been elected into this job by the July trainings, because we did a bunch of this in July.
Okay.
Our planning team has been working pretty crazy for the last couple of weeks because we got final dates about a week and a half ago, probably, and trying to put this together. And the basic logistical questions like, do you guys need subs for this? We have sub money and stuff for you guys when we're in person. But like that was a piece that just the higher ups at the district hadn't even had time to look at yet. So that's part of why this one was delayed.
Okay.
And in the future, you will get notice farther in advance and be able to plan a little more. But it was just a little bit of the, we're trying to get everything running on the ground first, and then
I get it.
this came around.
I want to be, I want to extend the same grace to you guys that I hope that I believe that you're extending to us on this too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I just did not miss something.
Yeah.
It wasn't completely out of my mind. So it said monthly summit.
Correct.
And do you anticipate giving us that next date relatively soon, or do you have that next date?
I have them. They're posted on the TLN resources, I believe.
Okay, if they're there, that's fine.
The next one for secondary will be the 7th of October.
Okay.
And they're always the first week in the middle of the week.
Okay.
So the November one for secondary is the 5th. And we skip December because it's short and finals and all that kind of stuff anyway. So that'll get you through the semester.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And Eric, I had looked at the feedback form earlier, and it indicated that there were some possibilities of you all thinking about doing asynchronous things. This is really, and I don't mean to come in and complain. This is a little bit of a burden, especially right as we're starting to teach online. And I had to adjust what I was teaching with AP today to make sure that I was here. Same thing, I didn't get the notice until Thursday because I'm new, and I get all that. I know that we're all trying to catch up. But is there a way that we can do some of the asynchronous stuff, or like, are there other times? I know that we're
absolutely, and that's one of the things that we are trying to figure out as well. Is like I said, up until 2 weeks ago, our leadership was thinking about this as, well, you guys would do all your synchronous teaching on Thursday and you'd be here all day. And like, we just realized, we were able to share with them that no, that's not the way most admins are telling their teachers that that's supposed to work. So, this stuff is evolving constantly. Your feedback from how today works is going to be huge in what we can do to make October's session fit into your schedules better, and be as efficient and plannable and workable as it can be.
Awesome.
So
Thank you.
any ideas you have on how we can do that more efficiently? Again, every admin is telling their teachers slightly different things about what their in-class time requirements are versus out-of-class times. And so we're trying to work around that variability. So the more information you can give us, the better we can do.
Thank you.
Can I get a little bit of clarification?
Sure.
So we are having a monthly summit.
Correct.
And so is that always going to be that 2-hour requirement? And then we always meet with this group, or I'm confused.
Each summit will be different based on the feedback that we get from you and what we need. So the next session, the entire summit is separated by secondary and elementary. So we can provide you guys secondary specific ideas, and what we're hearing from you that you need. We will have, so each summit will be slightly different based on what we're hearing your biggest needs are.
But we're always going to be meeting with the secondary TLF group, because you said next time we meet.
So, I believe all of them for the rest of the year are separated into elementary and secondary, so that we can specify. I'm trying to remember how far out we have. I know at least through this semester we have divided it up that way. And this meeting right now is just those of you that are new to secondary. So there is a much larger group of secondary TLFs that you will also be meeting with in the future sessions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. It is 12 o'clock, so I want to respect your time. If you have other questions, please feel free to ask them. If you are comfortable, then please go ahead and pop off and get to whatever's next on your schedule and run like crazy to whatever's next.
I just threw in the form, the exit form, in case this is your last session for the day. Go ahead and fill that out, especially if you didn't receive emails from us, because we will use that to kind of correlate with our list of TLFs and make sure that everybody's on the right lists.
Cool. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
That was great, guys. I like sitting in and listening.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know you were here. I didn't even...
Here too.
But you guys were awesome.
Attendance, Molly, don't worry. You'll get credit.
Yeah, for some reason right now, my people in my chat are superimposed on top of each other. I can't figure out why. So I couldn't bounce back and see what was happening.
Yeah, no worries.
The glitches. But anyway, see you guys later. Awesome job.
See ya. Thank you much.
All right, Mr.
Taylor, did you by chance think to record? You
I did, but
You're awesome.